Hey, what's up, church? As always, it is so good to be with you for this week's edition of what is happening in our church. Friends, again, thank you so much for all your wonderful words of encouragement and affirmation for Pastor Appreciation Week and month and day. I appreciate all your gifts and your notes and just your general, again, affirmation of me as your pastor, and I just appreciate that. So thank you. I can't say that enough. So I just want to say one more time, thank you for all that you have done to make this the great appointment that it is. As you know, we are in the month of November, already almost halfway through this month, and man, it goes by fast, but there are lots of things that are still happening in the life of the church. Our next big thing coming up is our annual dessert auction. This year we're gonna add some things to that. Our youth and our children are pairing together to provide a Thanksgiving dinner ahead of time. We're excited about that as they come together and do some service to the church. You'll be hearing more about how you can purchase one of those Thanksgiving dinners. The auction part is also going to have some extra components. We're going to have a silent auction for part of this where people can bid while they're either here at the meal, or we're trying to work out how we can have these images floating across the screen during this time where people can log in and see the dessert menu there and also place their bids on the pies or cakes or cookies or whatever is there. And then we're going to have our live auction starting at 6 o'clock, and that's always a lot of fun that's there. I've been asked to announce that this coming Sunday, November the 10th, is the last day that you can sign up to bring a dessert or desserts. We're hoping to have about 50 to 60 items that we can auction off. As you know, this is a fundraiser for our youth and for their upcoming events that they have planned for the rest of this year and next year. So if you have not yet had an opportunity to sign up to bring your dessert, we hope that you will do that by this Sunday. If you're not going to be in church on Sunday, please let us know. You can text me, call the church office, send us an email. Just let us know that you would be providing a dessert auction. And all this will culminate in a wonderful time of fellowship on November the 21st, beginning at 5 o'clock. So hope that you will be a part of that as well. Another thing that's happening on the 21st is the Boy Scout Troop number 345, which is we have troop members in as well. They're going to be having their annual fundraiser, barbecue fundraiser. This year, they're doing a really cool thing. I have the QR code here, which will be available in the bulletin on Sunday, also in our news and notes, but ways that you can purchase your tickets ahead of time. Again, this is a major fundraiser for our Boy Scout Troop number 345. That'll be Sunday, November the 21st, there at the Scout Hut by the Baptist Church. You'll be seeing more information coming up on that in our bulletin and news and notes this week. Speaking of Boy Scouts, we had a wonderful celebration here this past Saturday with our own Lawson Jones, who was recognized as the newest Eagle Scout. I hope that you are able to watch the video that is in our YouTube channel. It was a wonderful time of celebration for Lawson and his family and for all the accomplishments that he has done over the last 10 years or so. As you know, his Eagle Scout project was the information kiosk out at our columbarium. If you have yet to see that and the work that Lawson did, I invite you to come and join, see our columbarium and be a part of that as well. And if you have not yet had an opportunity to congratulate Lawson on his Eagle Scout, I hope that you will do that in the next few days. And so thank you to all of those who were here on Saturday to help celebrate with Lawson and his family. It really was truly a great time had by all. Other things coming up, I want to remind folks that we have remarketed scripts. And there's all kinds of apps and all kinds of information to help you to make this process as easy as it possibly can be. Megan is usually here in the foyer on Sunday mornings to help get you signed up there, but you see the information on the screen. I invite you to just go to the Raise Right app that's there, and all that information is there, how you can sign up to help support your church in various ways. This is actually so very easy. Kathy and I are really getting into this ourselves. All of us are spending money on food, on groceries, on clothes, on things like that. And there are over 3,000 vendors that are part of the Scripts program. And it's very easy just to go online and see that's there and purchase your gift cards there. Last weekend, we just kind of had a little game going to see how much we were spending and how much the church got. And on what we spent last weekend on food and on restaurants and things like that, the church got $40 just from our meager purchases that were there. So imagine if all of us put in how much the church could get in extra revenue that's there. So there'll be more information again in our bulletin, also in our news and notes. And so if you're interested, I invite you to take a look at that. If you have any questions, just give us a call here in the church office. Megan Hageman, our financial manager, will be more than glad to help walk you through this process. Other things that are happening, I want to remind folks that Recharge is continuing to meet. We have a couple of weeks left. We will be ending on the 17th of November. We will take a break for the holiday season, and then we will gear up for next year as well. Again, our kids gather at 5 o'clock. We gather together then at 5:30 for a meal, at 6 o'clock for a brief time of worship, and then our youth and small groups are meeting at 6:30 to 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. But for 2 more weeks, we'll be here, and thank you to all those who are coming and participating in that, for all of our food folks who are here providing that meal, for our children and our youth who are here. We're having a great time. So just remember, 2 more weeks up until the 17th of November. That means then that Advent is right around the corner. In fact, the first Sunday of Advent is the last Sunday of this month, November 28th. And we're going to be doing a sermon series called Coming Home. Lots of activities for our youth and our children scheduled in there. And so that information will be published coming up very soon. But just wanted to get that on your radar screen that Advent and Christmas and all of that is there. We are going to this year, we're just going to do one combined Christmas Eve service. There are some reasons for that, and then a couple of other combined services in this time as well. So be looking out for more information in the bulletin and through our news and notes on our Advent and Christmas schedule. If you were here on the 31st, you know that we had a representative from the church consultant group called the Unstuck Group, and he presented that information to interested folks that were here. And a number of you have commented that you have purchased the book. I want to remind folks that it is available. It's called The Unstuck Church by Tony Morgan, and if you have not yet purchased that, you can do that. We will be voting on this at our next church council meeting and hope to get this started next year in January of 2022. And again, I just appreciate all of you who have taken the initiative to read up ahead and offer your comments on that too. So just so that'll be coming up in the next few months there as well. More information on all of this is available in our news and notes. If you have not yet subscribed to our weekly e-news, I invite you to do that. Thank you to the number of people who are doing that. You have commented as well how much information is in our weekly e-news that's there. And we're trying real hard, folks, to publish as much information as we can and other ways that you can connect to the larger life of the church. So if you haven't done yet, please send your email to admin@portlandmethodist.org. Friends, that pretty much wraps it up for this week. Thank you again for all of you that are stepping up and helping volunteer and doing things around the life of the church, especially for our children and youth as we transition to those positions and new folks coming in to helping us out with that. But we are really blessed to have the number of folks that we do have participating in the church. And so thank you so much for the joy of being your pastor. We look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Remember, we do live stream our services at both 9 and 11 o'clock. Hope that you will join us either in person or online. And until then, folks, have a blessed week, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.